Hello everybody and welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert, and in today's episode we do a bunch of tasks that are needed to be done, and with that we are able to get ourselves our first ritual from Occultism done, which we got ourselves a feeding upgrade, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we're going to do some occultism. Now, there's a load of things I need to do before we even get into occultism, so we have a good few things we need to start doing. One, we need to get ourselves the calling altar from Nature's Aura. I completely forgot that was a thing I needed to make. So we need to make ourselves the altar surrounded with roses or poppies, and then call ourselves down some sky ingots. Because before we can even make ourselves the sky bee, we're going to need one ingot of the sky. The ingot of the sky requires a spirit of calling and any one of these items. We're going to use a tainted gold, so we get 2 of them. But eventually when we get sky honeycomb, we'll be able to get 3 of them. Now, spirit of calling is a little difficult, but I've already gone ahead and prepared all the different runes. So I have a chest down in my house here that has everything that we're going to need. Hopefully I'll have everything. I know there's definitely not everything here, but it's more than enough to get us started. So here's everything we need to actually make ourselves a spirit of calling, and that's a lightning craft. Is that right? Yes. Since it's a lightning craft, we might as well do all the stuff that does require lightning. So give me out an arrow here, and what we're going to be making here is the fossil bait to summon Swampjaw. We're going to be making ourselves the stone altar for making ourselves the alchemy table from blood magic, and also we'll have some left over to do the Adolan work table. So I just need to throw everything here onto the ground. Hopefully it actually does this now. It doesn't require just 1 recipe per each. It should be able to read what's there. I didn't get the Swampjaw. Did I miss something? I trun down? I never trun down the fish bones. I forgot the fish bones. So that means if I look up fish bones, 1 fish bone, I need myself 2 lapis, 2 eyes, fermented spider eyes. I need some dweller meat. All I have left is 4. And I think then a music disc. Damn it, I thought we had everything. Apparently I forgot the fish bones, I think. Anyway, we can take 2, and now we should have nearly everything, I think, from the lightning crafts. So just chuck these items out, and strike it. There we go. Fossil bait. Is it fossil bait? Yes. And we won't... Should I summon him now? Sure, why not? So, similar to the Haunted Bell, summon him in and just take him out. There we go. Easy enough. So yeah, the Mossy Tooth. Now, I'll explain why we needed him now in a second. Oh, the boat is working on its own again. What? Okay, this boat has a mind of its own. I haven't fixed that boat, but you can see 2 things have disconnected itself. I don't know. I'm just going to let it do its thing. But anyway... Before we can even make now the offering table, we need to beat the Wildern Chimera. Chimera? I'm going to say Chimera. So we're going to have to summon him. And to summon him, we're going to need the tablet of Summon Wildern. Now that is a Velvet Fortune. Now Velvet Fortune comes from Meet Your Fortune, or Meet Your Fight Fortune's Favor, which is a Devil's Ain't. This is an explosive craft. This is going to require 7 nether quartz and 7 gold coins and a fortune extract in an explosion, but I think we can use an explosive arrow instead. Fortuna extract is made like this, but we need to go and make ourselves our alchemy table now. Now that I have this, I can put all this stuff away in the system now. And oh, before I forget, over here, I need to make myself some summoning crystals, or spirit attuned crystals. I keep calling them summoning crystals. I need a temperature of 1700 and a very precise bar pressure. In here, if I just quickly grab this, hopefully the fire hasn't gone out, but I was testing to see how good this heater is, and this guy is 1427, which is how hot the campfire gets. But if we add an external heater, which was recommended in the comments, we can bring this temperature right up to 1700. I believe this thing gets to 2000, but it does consume quite a bit of power, as you can see. So it's almost there, and if we throw these in here now, it has reached the required temperature, and you can see it's barely hovering between 4.7 and 4.8, and this guy here is like slowly filling up. I don't even have any upgrades in this guy, and he's still making it. But yeah, I only need 4 of these Spirit Attuned crystals, and I'll show you what they do later. I actually have no idea what they do, but they're needed for the occultism ritual, so we'll be using them. And there's our 4th one. Now we can tear this thing down since I don't need it here for now. I don't have the grey concrete to fix the hole in the floor. I'll do it later. For now, I'm just going to come down here and fix this thing up. Just put down this here. Turn this guy on to redstone signal only. And stick this down here and set it to receive. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a regular pipe in here, so I'm just going to stick this speed, what's it called? The security upgrade in here. And add that in there. You know what, actually, to make things easier, let me just quickly swap out all of these things for this. So these are set up to only work when there is a high redstone signal, correct? Yes, only when there is a redstone signal. Okay. I'll fix the floor later. So yeah, I don't need this stuff anymore, and I'll stick this redstone flux cell back up here behind this guy, because that's where I had him. And then we should be good to go. So let's put all this stuff away and put my bow back in here. I might actually keep one of these arrows on me because they could be handy for whenever I need them. But we're going to need these poppies now. The Spirit of Calling. I can put the external heater away. But now we need to make ourselves our offering or our alchemy table. So I think I have everything for that except for the protective fabric. So let's make ourselves 10 of that. There we go. And now we should be able to craft the actual table. No tinted jar. Oh, did I not make that? I thought I did. I have everything for it, so it's not bad. Oh, damn it. I grabbed the spice rack by accident. Alt-click again. To send all that glass back. Why not? There we go. Tinted glass sends you back. And now we should be able to make ourselves our alchemy table. Right. Now, but also, before we actually go in there, the reason we had to summon Swampjaw there was to make ourselves a caged heart. And now the caged heart is what you need to upgrade. Wait, mossy. What? I did. Where's the mossy tooth? Oh, I bet you it made its way back into the thing here, didn't it? Yep, of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it go into the system where it's supposed to go? I don't know. Caged heart, grab this now. And this is how we're going to make ourselves our tier 2 blood orb. Now, with the tier 2 blood orb, we're going to be able to use that then to start crafting ourselves the extra tiers of chalk. For instance, this golden chalk requires a tier 2 orb inside this table. Then the purple chalk is going to require a tier 3 table or orb. And then the red chalk is going to require a tier 4. So each tier of chalk is going to require the same tier of altar or orb from blood magic. So if we come in here now and grab... Oh, I did not want to come back the way. That was a mistake. And I'm just going to put the table right here and come up here, and I'm going to need my sacrificial dagger, and I'm going to fill this blood orb up to the altar up to the max. Is he max? Yes, he is. Now, the caged heart is going to require 7 buckets, so I can drop him in and speed him up. Since there's 10 in there, I can afford to speed it up. And also, filling it with villagers isn't that bad. There we go, tier 2 apprentice blood orb. Now we can stick this in here, and now we can start crafting everything that requires the alchemy table. So, the things that require the alchemy table. The devil's ain't. So, this requires the Fortuna extract. I need to make myself the slate infused stuff here, so let's head back and get those ingredients. So that's going to be slates and glass and these items down here. Now, is there anything else I need to put inside the altar at the moment? No. There will be now in a minute, but we just need to get all these extra things done. Hopefully I can do it quickly. If not, we're going to have to do Occultism next episode, which I don't want to do. I want to get some of it going today. So 5 pieces of glass and a blank slate should make us 8 of the slate infused vials. Wow, this thing is slow. And I think you can automate it. You see, there's all these different like things here that you might be able to assign to different inputs and outputs. So you might be able to automate this alchemy table. But the only thing is filling this blood orb, keeping it filled might be difficult. Unless you had 2 blood orbs to fill your life network, that could work. But there we go, slate infused. I can add these items in now and one of these, and this should make us our Fortuna extract. Perfect. And then later on, we'll be making ourselves the holy water, which will be used to make concentrated candles, which will then be used in a crimson altar to make profane candles, which will work alongside the Spiritomb crystals we just made. So if we come back out of here now and go over to the chest and grab out the other ingredients now to start spawning in the Devil's Ink, we're going to need ourselves these items. And now we need to do an explosion craft. I can put this in here for now. And let's look up arrow and get ourselves out an explosive arrow. I don't know if an explosive arrow will cause actual damage. So let's go underground and do it, since I don't really worry about explosions down here. We'll do it down here on the bedrock. So chuck these items out, grab out our bow, and shoot this. Hopefully this makes it now. There we go, Devil's Ain't. Now just fly back up. And I'm not going to summon him down here because I don't know how hard he is to beat, or is he going to be annoying and float through walls and stuff. We'll go over here and summon him again. How's this guy look? What are you? Dame Fortuna. Your head is a dice. Okay. And he gave me a ton of enchantment books. Reach, power, and another reach with Serpent Charmer. No idea what Serpent Charmer is, but now we got ourselves the, what's it called? The Fortuna's Favor. Now, I believe you combine this then with wheat. If I look in here now at, where is it? Oh yeah, the summon tablet. The Velvet Fortune is 2 wheat, and a Fortune's Favor it makes 8 of these things. So just grab out 2 wheat here. Fly over to our crafting table. And now, open this and craft our Velvet Fortuna. Put this in the system now. I think I can put most of this stuff away now. So just that in there, this in here. And now we should be able to make ourselves our summon tablet. Now, I have no idea if this is going to require mana or source to spawn him. Does the quest book actually tell me in here, maybe? Let's just see. Ars Nouveau. This guy... Holy Pin and shout a tree no less. Use of summon blah blah blah. No less heard and Chimera bears above his skin. Okay, I have no idea. So we're gonna go over here and do it. Do I have the altar on me? I do. So how much source do we have over here? Over here we have 68 and 58. So we have at least 1100 of it. So does this consume some? I don't know. Did I? Wait, this isn't it, is it? This isn't the right one, is it? See Ritual Summon Wildern. Is this the right thing? Why do I feel like this isn't the right one? Was that not it? Or was I not meant to activate it? Wait. Useful for summoning Wildern of all sizes. When augmented with body parts from each of the lesser Wildern, the Wildern Charmer will appear to avenge his kin. I didn't do this right, did I? No, I did not. Let me try that again and see if I can find it in this book, because I thought I found it in here, but maybe not. The thing mentions putting different Wildern parts around the brazier. So I've got myself 3 pedestals here, which I'm going to put these things down on. So Wildern Spike, a Wildern Wing, and a Wildern Horn. And now I've got another tablet summoning. And let's see if it summons him now. Does it consume it? No, I'm definitely doing something wrong here. Well, I looked up a video on how to do it, and well, I think I might know how it works now. When it said augment, I thought it just meant put these things down around it. Apparently, I can throw items into the actual little flames, like the ritual one here. So if I put this down in it, and it says awaiting activation, if I throw these in, items consumed, and now when I summon him, it should summon the big guy. Hopefully? There we go. Okay, why can't... He's regenning his health now. What does that mean? Oh, he upgraded. Yikes, he grounded me with all of his spikes. He like got rid of my flight ability. Okay, it looks like he's going into a third phase now. Okay, so if that's how you like... Oh my god, the speed of him. So if that's how you augment the spells, just by throwing the stuff into it, does that mean I can augment our flight spell to increase its length of time? Maybe. I'll have to look into that, maybe augmenting some spells, because if that's the case, that might be a lot bigger. Maybe I can increase the range or the durability or the duration. I'll have to have a look at that. But now we've finally got ourselves the Wildern tribute, meaning now we can finally make the offering table. But first, we need to get ourselves a token of fear and a token of sorrow. So, I got all of this stuff here to be able to make it now. So, let's go over here, and the other thing is we need to go to the end, because we need a bottled shadows. And bottled shadows come from the end. I'm just going to quickly jump into the end portal here just to get to the main island. I should probably put down a waystone here too. Just make sure I'm flying. My flying's just about to run out. 20 seconds. Let's collect ourselves a few bottles of darkness. How bad is this by collecting aura here? Okay, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, let me just throw this back in my bag here. Right, so now with the bottles of darkness, we can go over here and get started crafting ourselves our last 2 tokens. So I have everything, I believe. And oh yeah, I was over here increasing the aura. I put down some of the Rose of Oblivions I mined. And look at our aura now. It's halfway to the top. As you can see, like from the halfway point, it's, what's that, 3/4 the way there? So I had 2 Rows of Oblivions down. As you can see, they're both dead now. But yeah. And so the first one we're going to make is Token of Fear, which is Thrasher Tooth, Calyx of End, and Noctral Powder. So one of these, Thrasher Tooths, Noctral Powder, let's double check it now, a Golden Leaf, and then the Sapling, and then grow this. So, 2 Noctral Powder, 3 Thrasher Tooths, Bottled Darkness, a Leaf, and then there's something else I'm missing, Calyx of End. Okay, and then I forgot the Bone Meal. Let me quickly run back and get that now as well. Okay, grow that, and this is our Token of Fear. Then we need to make ourselves our next token. So Shadowed, Glimmering, and that. 2, 3, 2 of these, that. Why is my hunger going down so fast? Weird. I'm still missing something. What am I missing? Oh, a soul bead. I forgot to grab that. Alright, now we should have everything. So now we should be able to put down our gold powder. And then twist the sapling, grow that, and that should be our last token. So now we should be able to make ourselves our offering table now. So put all this into the system now, since I don't really need it on me anymore. Put my eye... I'll keep my eye on me for a second. Craft this. Perfect. And all that's left now is to set it up. So give me out a stack of poppies. Come over here now. And actually, before we go over there, give me out my Spirit of Calling and a Tainted Ingot. So, don't need that. I need the Spirit of Calling and Tainted Ingot. Give me one of them. Now, this is quite big, so I don't know exactly where to set it up. I guess right here will be fine. So, if we get our book out and open it now and visualize, it's actually not that big. So say we put it in line with this thing here. About there? Yeah, that'll do. All right, so offering table in the middle, and now we just need to plant all of these flowers. Perfect. And I believe all you have to do now is throw one down over the other. So Spirit of Calling, you right-click or throw down... You right-click it with the taint and then throw it down with that? Let's try that. So right-click with this, and then throw one of the Spirit of Callings down. Yes. And did that consume aura? Oh, there's our ingot, and boom. Ingots of the sky. So it doesn't look like it consumed that much, but it definitely did. So it might not be that good to keep doing it, but we got ourselves our 2 ingots of the skies, meaning now we can summon ourselves our sky bee. Now the only thing is this bee is going to be mad angry the second I spawn him, since there's no aura left in where I'm going to be spawning him. So I'm going to have to pick him up with my soul gem and bring him home. So I just need to grab out these ingredients and let's go summon ourselves a sky bee. Yeah, Breathless is still going on here, but throw these items down here and now get ready to capture the bee, because he's going to be angry the second I pick him up. I might have to throw a potion of calming on him, or maybe he'll just calm down after I bring him to the overworld. But I just want to capture him immediately. Come on. Should be any second. Okay, I caught him before he got angry, so let's go home. Perfect. So what does the sky bee use? The sky bee produces on any flower. Perfect. I can just chuck him down anywhere in here. Since I already have the 3 main ones down in here, I'll chuck them in here too. Perfect. Right, that sorts all of our Nature's Aura bees, and we're already like 20 minutes in. So we need to get to work on getting into occultism now. So put all this stuff away. So we have our alchemy table. So I guess we could probably just get straight into occultism now. I think so. Can we straight up do it? I think we can go straight into it now. So let's make ourselves our golden sacrificial bowls and regular sacrificial bowls. So that requires pewter inlays, other stone slabs, and some mana powder. I don't know how many of these guys I'm going to need. Oh, I have no other stone slabs. Oh, right. Yeah, I need to actually get some other stone now. So there's 2 ways you can get other stone in this pack. 1, you can find it, or 2, you craft it in a spirit fire with arcane stone. So you might remember me showing you off those trees that were counted as occultism trees. Well, without knowing that they are the thing, you can use this divination rod to find them. So this is how it's made: a spirit attuned gem, copper rods, leather wrap sticks, and some tattered cloth. Now, of course, I don't really have any of that, so I'm going to make myself 2 leather wrap sticks right now. I'm going to grab out some copper plates here, so give me out like 10 of them, and a hammer. Okay, so there's the 2 leather wrap sticks. Chuck them back in the system. Now I'm just going to grab myself the copper plates and turn these into copper rods. Chuck those in the system. And now we should be able to make ourselves a divination rod. Now I'll read you the description of that now in a second. So if we go in here, down to occultism and divination rod. The divination rod is used to locate the otherworldly materials that lie dormant in this world. To use the rod, first you must attune it to a material by shift right clicking the block. So for that block, it could be oak. So you search for oak logs, which will be other wood disguised as oak trees, and andesite as other stone. After the rod's been attuned, hold right click and it'll make a sound, and then part of it, the crystal, will remain purple, and if you are near any of it, it will be highlighted. It's found in underground lush groves. That's those caves that we've been finding underground with the trees in it. And if you're having trouble, you can actually craft the material yourself. So it's not that bad. So we can craft a essential divination rod, come out here and shift right click a tree. And that will give it, or attune it to otherwood. Now, give us out some dream wood, or dream fruit, because we're going to need to eat this to be able to interact with that stuff. So for instance, if we just hold right click here, I know there's one underground nearby. There you go. So if we go down to like Y level 36, I think it was. No, this isn't the cave I'm used to. Was it higher up? Y level 50? Yeah, this is it. So this is one of the caves we have. And if you look at the andesite here, it's occultism. And if I eat the dream fruit, look, it turned into other stone. Meaning I can mine this up now. And boom, we have 24 other stone. There's a few more pieces just here. That's all Jasper. Right, I think I've mined up all of it. But no, there was a block down lower that had it. Over here. This wasn't the one I was expecting. Oh, well, it is another lush cave anyway, so here's a tree, counted as occultism. We can come in here and harvest the entire tree. We can come over here, harvest all of the other stone, all of it, and wow, look how much we just got. And I think that's all here. This glowstone isn't anything special, is it? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And so let's actually quickly go to another dimension that had it, which was all over the end. But if we just go to occultism here, which is where we're going to be doing our rituals now. And if we look here, this is also it. So it looks like oak, but if we eat the fruit, it becomes otherworldly leaves, which now we can use to mine up all of the other wood and leaves and get tons of saplings. And I don't think there's any andesite here, since andesite doesn't spawn in this dimension. The rest of this black looking stuff is porphyry, so that's not going to help us at all. Oh, there's one more tree right here. It doesn't always give the effect, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, that's more or less it. So we got ourselves plenty of other wood and other stone. Whoa, this looks so weird. Right, so what do we do with this stuff now? So other wood can be turned into otherworldly ash, and the other stone gets turned into otherworld ash. Or burnt other stone, not otherworld ash. So, and just put this stuff away since I'm not going to really need it at the moment. And what we're going to do is throw half a stack of this into a fire and a stack of this into a smelter. So what we're going to do with that then is make ourselves our impure white chalk. The impure white chalk is plant oil, burnt other stone, and otherworld in a tier 1 altar. Okay, so we need to come over here now and chuck this other stone to be smelted in a furnace. Ooh, that's starting to back up now. Now is that backing up because it's full? Oh, it's just because of how slow the pipes are at moving the stuff across. Just give me out like all the redstone and stuff and try and sort it out quickly. Right, everything seems to be crushed there, so it's not going to really overflow anymore. But anyway, that's burning over there. So if we come back here to our spirit fire and chuck the stone or the wood in here, there we go, a whole stack of otherworld ashes. So if we come back in here now and come over here and grab some of our burnt other stone. And now let's make ourselves our sacrificial bowl, since I made ourselves some slabs. So we're going to make about 10 of them. And we're going to get an extra one now for our golden sacrificial bowl, which is going to require some arcane gold inlays. So give me out 4 inlays and mana powder. Okay, and now if we come over here to our arcane enchanting apparatus, we should be able to craft ourselves a golden bowl. So you are going to get a gold inlay. So we're just going to split these apart. And one of these are either going to get that. And then one of these are going to get that. And it's going to craft us a golden bowl now. There you go. Golden sacrificial bowl. We'll set that up now in a minute. I think you can visualize how to set the things up now. So let's go over here now and grab ourselves some carrots. So just a quick stack of carrots and some bone meal. Do I have the bone meal on me? No, I don't. So just a quick stack of bone meal. And now, since we're going to need purple chalk as well, we're going to have to make ourselves some petals. So the enchanted petals are stardust, so we're going to have to hammer down some star metal ore. But let's just go make ourselves our white chalk first, and then we can focus on that. Because I need to make myself the tier 3 orb. So this goes in here with the carrots and with that. We need to split it into 3. My game didn't freeze. Oh, thank God, I thought my game crashed. We're good, we're good. So what was it to make the tier 3 blood orb? The master blood orb is a shadow steel. No, that's a tier 4 blood orb. The tier 3 blood orb. Oh yes, the mana tablet. So that's making plant oil. Let's let that make the plant oil. And let's come out here and make ourselves a mana tablet. Damn, by the looks of it, we're only going to get one thing done today. One enchant. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to call this episode Preparing for Occultism, since we're not going to actually probably get one down. If we have time, we'll try and make ourselves the feeding upgrade, since it's very simple. But if not, we'll do it now next episode. We'll just call this episode Preparing for Occultism. So, to make ourselves the enchanted petals, that's going to be stardust. Can I make that? Don't have the hammer, but I have 64. Wait, star. I don't have 64 star metal. I have 12. Okay, just get me out a hammer quickly. And that should be able to make us 4 of that. And how many of these petals do I need? 1. So I just need to craft 4 of these. Okay. And now to petal. Get me out one of these Hydrolux petals. Okay, and now if I open my dank. Nope, bag mode. And take out 3 of these crystals. No, 4 of these crystals. There we go. Then we should be able to craft ourselves an enchanted petal, which is 500 that. That's no problem. And then the purple chalk is going to require calyx of another impure white chalk. So we'll have to make probably 4 of these guys. Then the impure white. Do we have everything? Yes. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, we need to make the rune of mana. Right, so the rune of mana is the sky ingot, which we just got. So let's look up sky. Do I not have the sky ingot? Wait, where's my sky ingot gone? Did I made 2, right? Where did the second one go? Okay, I have no idea where the second sky ingot went. I'll probably find it while I'm editing. But at least we can come in here and get ourselves a sky honeycomb and get ourselves more. Because I honestly have no idea where it's gone. Can I do multiple of them for 1 Spirit of Calling? That'll be interesting to see, because Spirit of Calling is quite expensive. Like, if I can call down 9 of them and times it by 3 and get 27 of them for 1 of them, that'll be really, really good. I can troll down multiple stacks of it at a time. But, yeah, I can troll 9 in 1. So, will it give me 27 of them? We're about to find out. I see loads of ingots falling, so maybe. Catch them before they fall. Oh, I only caught 1. Yeah, okay. So if you, as long as you have 1 Spirit of Calling, you can craft a ton of different things. Oh, okay, that's good. So yeah, I just need 1 Spirit of Calling and... No, I need 2 Spirit of Callings. Or sky ingots. Oh, I was typing it wrong. It's not sky ingot, ingot of the sky. It's ingot of the skies. As an I, not a Y. Okay, now I need myself my living wood wand. What the? There we go. Now I can open my bag. And some living rock. 2 of it. Because I'm going to make myself 2 runes of mana now. Why 2? Well, 1 to make ourselves a mana tablet. And a second one to be able to upgrade our Starlight Altar to tier 2. As one of the tips in here, it always says, craft more than what you need. So just chuck down, I think, 4 ingots and then 1 of these now. Runes of mana. Now I can point these in. Yeah. So I just have to wait for this to craft them up for me now. All right. Our runes of mana are done. And then we can put 1 of those away for later when we actually get into upgrading our Astral Sorcery Altar. So now with that, we put these things away. Let's go upgrade our petal now to an enchanted petal. And let's now use this rune of mana and make ourselves our runic mana tablet. So I'll have to go get myself 8 living rock now. So I can chuck this in here and then all the living wood around, not the living wood, the living rock. And craft ourselves a mana tablet. And then we can do the same thing with this now. So mana tablet done, we can turn that into the next thing. So Stardust and then our end crystal shards. And then put our petal in here. Let that go. And now we can chuck this into the blood altar. And how much blood is this going to require? 50,000. Yikes. Okay. I guess I'm going to be sitting here for a while just killing villagers and filling this thing up. Wow, this is going to take a while. Okay, somehow I managed to do it. I just literally went up here and sped up the spawner, but yeah, apparently I was able to do it. So I can add this and fill the blood network with this then. Yeah, it's slowly going down. So now that we have that, we might as well start making all of our chalk now. So plant oil, 2 burnt otherstone, and then 3 otherworld ashes. Let that run up now, and let me just hit all these guys off now. Because there's way too many of them to deal with. And let me just put this stone back up here. Right, since we have all of that now, what do we need to do to make ourselves a purple chalk? Calyx of End, and to make the golden chalk, we're going to need sun metal blend and gold powder. Let me go grab them. Right, I have everything. Stop this thing before it crafts too many of them. Of course, I made 8, but that's okay. Extras won't go to waste. So, add these things in now, and I think just with plant oil. And yep, now it's requiring a higher tier orb, so that's fine. I can chuck that in here. Off it goes, and this will make us an impure purple chalk. And you know what? Get me the pure white one. Oh, we're out of blood. Perfect. So there we go, impure purple. And next up then is impure gold. How much is it going to acquire to upgrade it? 25,000. Yikes. And this guy here then is the impure gold. The white one is still going. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'll be sitting here for a while turning all these from impure into pure. And just like that, pure purple chalk. I got a ton of quests done there. Like, look how many I just unlocked now because of that. So now that we've done that, we can actually, like, start doing some rituals. But unfortunately, we have ran out of time. So next episode, I think what we'll do is we'll start off by making ourselves our feeding upgrade. You know what, actually? If I extend the episode just by a couple of minutes, I should be able to make ourselves the feeding upgrade. Let's do our first ritual. Let me quickly read through the book, grab everything I need, and then we'll be able to, like, do it. It won't take that long. Okay, I think that's everything. I end up having to make myself a mage bloom. That's pretty simple. It's just 4 source gems and a seed in the enchanting apparatus, and then just bone meal it. No problem. So into the tomb and come over here to our enchanting. Wow, my world is getting super laggy. Teleporting between these dimensions constantly this episode has made my game really, really laggy. Oh, now we're back. Okay. So over here, so what we're going to do is we're going to need to do this Striger's Higher Binding. The Higher Binding is how you use this, and if you want to know what ritual you're going to need, you click on the item, and then it says right here, Striger's Higher Binding. So if we open this and visualize it, we can see what we need. So this is center right here, okay? And now I should have everything. So a gold sacrificial bowl, a spirit attuned crystals, some porphyry candles, okay? And then now I need to lay out the chalk. So purple chalk here, 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 and here. Gold chalk in the top middle of each side. And then the white chalk laid out like this. There we go. And all you have to do now is put down the sacrificial bowls of the items you need. So let's do it like this. I think, I could be wrong now. But if we have a look here, I just need to make myself this binding book now. I forgot to grab that. That's going to require me to make some purified ink, which is thrown black dye into some spirit fire and using some green dye and a book and quill. Right, let me go get that. Okay, so here's our dingy book. Combine this now with our spirit so we can bind it now. And all we have to do now is go straight back to occultism here. And we should be able to do it. Let me just put this away. And I think I got shot at from over there. Whoa, okay, these guys need to go. I have specifically put torches around here to stop them from spawning. They spawned on the torches. Oh my god. They seem to not care. So, these 4 items now go in the sacrificial bowls, I believe. This is my first time doing a ritual, so we're about to find out if this works. Started binding to feeding upgrade. Oh. Taking the items. Is this working? It worked. We got ourselves the feeding upgrade. Now we can add this in here. Feeding upgrade, add our sandwiches as a bookmark, and just drop them in here, and to say allow only this food. Meaning now that frees up another slot in my hotbar that I can probably put the dank in instead. And oh my god, yes. So that's how we do occultism rituals. It's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. The next one we're going to be doing is the tier 1 dimensional storage stabilizers, which is going to make us our tier 4 dank. And then upgrade that, go near tier 2, and then tier 3, and then tier 4, and so on. But the tier 1 is what's going to make us our disk drive now. So I think next episode, we're going to focus on completing as many rituals as we need to. So like getting ourselves our Afrit spawned, kill him, upgrade our blood altar to tier 4, probably make ourselves a ton of capacity runes so we can actually store a lot of blood in it. And then we'll try and full speed focus on refined storage. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.